about Clyde. I've got to start this off by just telling you. Poor little country boy grows up in Yulee, and between his daddy and the sheriff and the county judge, they decided it's a high time that Clyde join the service. That was his contribution to Nassau County. Everybody thought you were patriotic. So he joins the service, and then the president gets involved, and they decide to send him out of the continent of the United States. So that's his contribution to the nation. They send him to Germany, and wouldn't you believe it, they send him to Berlin. And the people in Berlin realize that Clyde Davis is there. Goodbread. I'm sorry. That's a whole other story. I went to school with him too. So. But anyway, when Clyde Goodbread gets there, they realize he's there. They build the damn Berlin Wall. Clyde spends 23, 24 years in the army. Finally retires, comes home, and when the Germans find out he's back in Yulee, they tear the wall down. So Clyde, it's not just us, you're despised nationalists. Right? I didn't really know what I was going to say, but Wendy asked me to please write down some good things about Clyde, so I did right here on the back of his business card. But my brother and I were talking about life before Goodbread. We call them the good old days. And I do have a few stories I will share. But Mike and I have decided the perfect retirement gift for you. We've got a big, and it's not here, it's being worked on right now, but it's a big black lunch pail that, you might take to work. If you ever decide to do anything. But just to show you how fame is fleeting, I've got my granddaughter at 7 to write Mr. Clyde on the top of it. It's a standard black lunchbox. And then on one side it says 25 years of service. Good luck. December 31st, 2009. Now on the back side, it says, get a job, you bum, January 1st, 2009. So in 24 hours, the world can change on you, and we'll have that for you next week, okay? But I just thought I'd share that with you, and you're right, some of you may have heard that back in the summer, my diabetes flared up on me rather seriously, and the doctor told me that if I didn't quit drinking, I probably wouldn't see Christmas. And in true form, I asked him which Christmas. Well, that was a mistake, especially when my wife was in the room. So, Clyde, what I'm trying to tell you is, now after almost 5 months of sobriety, and a lot of things have changed in my life, I really don't like you, Clyde. I do remember that I asked Clyde about 10 years ago, my brother and known Clyde for about 25 years. I said, Clyde, you're already retired from the Army. Don't you think some one of these days you're going to retire from your present job? And he looked at me and he said, well, I'll tell you this. It'll be a cold day in hell before I What we're trying to say is, please leave now. A piece of work, what can I say? Now I'm going to tell you my story. That's right, I'm going to tell you my story. Have you ever gotten a phone call from Clyde? And this is what he always says. This is a call that he's been doing. He called me up. I said, hey, what's going on? You got it. And then there's a Lord. And I say, what's up? What do you do? What are you doing tomorrow afternoon? What are you doing this afternoon? What are you doing tomorrow afternoon? When there's no law, or tomorrow morning. And you say, well, should I lie to her? What the hell was it? Well, this was 10 years ago, whatever. He said, could you do me a favor? That's another gotcha right there. Good favor. He said, could you give me a ride to the airport? I thought, dang it. I got off on that light. I said, yeah. He said, just swing by my house tomorrow about 9:30. We'll throw my bags in the back of the truck. Run me to the airport. I said, yeah, I can do that, Clyde. I hung that phone up. I thought, damn, I got all these for this time. So I got my schedule into the afternoon. So I'm about picking him up. We're riding over to the airport. Get on the interstate. We're chatting. Get up by the airport. I said, turn on my turn indicator. And Clyde said, where we going? I said, I'm getting off the interstate.